Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. It is Lawn Fawn release day. Woo! And we do have some really, really cute stuff to show you. Actually, this release is filled with some stuff that I think you guys are going to really, really like. There's a handful of stamps, and then there's some super fun dies. So this one here is a quick peek at, let's see if I can do this one-handed, right? It's always tough to do it one-handed, and for some reason I have to do it with my left hand. So this one is the new pull and slide surprise. Okay, ooh, pretty good, right? Yeah. So it goes up like that. Okay, so I know some of you guys will start to join me as we go along, but I am going to get started because, as you guys can see by the sticky notes, I still have to put prices on maybe about half of this stuff. Except one moment, because I did forget to grab prices on these two. So don't mind me while we go for a little field trip. Hold on. Oh, Brooke. Okay. I think so. Okay, I think so. Okay. All right, friends, here we go. So, let's start with, gosh, I don't know where to start. There's some cute stuff. So let's start with the graduation stuff, because graduation is one of those things that comes around every year. A lot of people have somebody who's graduating. This is so cute for, like, even if you have somebody graduating from nursery school or kindergarten, or maybe they're graduating from, a level of ballet to another level or something like that. So the Simply Celebrate characters have been ones that have been really, like, popular throughout the years, and they do various different things. So this is the Simply Celebrate graduation, and you've got all of these cute little mice with the sentiments and some different sayings. Now these will mix and match with other Simply Celebrates. So if you have other speech bubbles or other, little sentiments you want to add in. But also, this one has a chalkboard, so you can put your message on the chalkboard, which is so cute. So those all fit in there, and the hard-to-find full version of the word congratulations. Plus, it says, "You're awesome," which I love. Okay, so $15.99 on the stamps, $20.99 on the dies, and then $7.99 on the layering stencils, okay, for that one. And there's a couple other things for graduation. We'll probably get to those as we see. Now, this one, though, I'm pretty excited about. So this is called the Simply Celebrate Hangouts. And good morning, Diane. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, you guys. So the Simply Celebrate Hangouts is going to be one of those things that works so perfectly with these Simply Celebrate characters that you have from various releases, okay? But it can also work for all kinds of other things. I mean, look at this one. That is just like a really cool plank. This one is just, it's like a table. Hi, Star. Good morning. A table that has, banners on it. This one is a bookcase, and this one might be the cutest of all the hangouts because it is a slice of cheese. Now, that is a little specific to the mice, but oh my freaking goodness, is that cute. And then you have the brick wall. So they're really good for things beyond just the Simply Celebrate hangout characters. $15.99 on the stamps, and then we have the dies that will cut them all out. That one is $26.99. It's got a sticky note on the front. Why did I turn it over? I have no idea. But I think this will actually be one of those where the stencil could be really, really helpful because it can help you color in like the different books. It'll help you color in the banners, that kind of thing. So $11.99 for the layering stencils in this one. I was just looking to see. Doesn't necessarily tell us. They're priced based on how many stencils are in there, but it doesn't actually tell us that. Okay, So while we're talking about the Hangouts, these are some of the ones that were previously released, okay? And I mean, just look at how cute that is. So they have a little party table. Oh my gosh. And the farm animals with their little party fence. Oh, so cute, right? Okay. So there's that one. And then this is called the Backyard Bird Feeder. This is the version, like the section of this release that I'm really excited about for here, because we have a branch, we have the bird feeder. I see, to tell you something, oh my God. You know, if you're into Lawn Fawn, you know that they love their puns. And so, what the peck? I didn't actually read these. That's funny. I could definitely see sending that card. Anyways, so this one is the Backyard Bird Feeder, but a lot of us actually feed the birds, so I think that one is going to be really fantastic at $15.99 for the stamp, $21.99 for the die, and then $9.99 for the stencil. Okay, and let's see, where do we go next? Okay. I didn't organize these on the table, so they're a little out of order, but we'll find everything. Backyard Bird Feeder add-on, okay? You guys, if you have the bird feeder, you also know this guy. Even just in the stamp set is staring up at the bird feeder. Yeah, you guys all see that too, right? Long time no seed. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Seeds the day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, these guys are $7.99. $7.99 on the die and $4.99 on the stencil. Sometimes it just cracks me up. Oh, look, that happens to be the one that's on this sample here. So you can see how they just colored that in really quick. But so cute, right? And pretty good for like our Northwest stuff. Okay, so back to, I think I only have one stamp left. Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you guys about. This is not a new stamp. This is the Little Woodland Library, okay? This is hands down one of the most popular stamps that ever came out from Lawn Fawn. We have these little libraries around town. People were bananas, and it's all about books and just all kinds of great stuff. So this one is the Little Woodland Library. That one's $15.99 and $19.99 for the dies. We got that one back in. But on this release, you guys, Little Woodland Library Friends. Oh, because, I mean, you really do need more animals with books and glasses. I mean, seriously, you do. So, I totally love books. I want to hedge hug this book. Here's to a new chapter. And somebody loves to read. Okay, no one stacks up to you. Ah, so fun. $7.99, $8.99 on the dies, and $7.99 on the stencils. Okay, did I get all the stamps? I think so. It's a little out of order, but okay. So back to you guys. It's like we're going on an ADD tour of Lawn Fawn this morning, based on how these are sorted out. So this is the last one. Every year they put out like an anniversary set. This is year 15, if you can believe it. So happy birthday to my bestie. Hey, cutie, let's party. So fun. Now, if you've ever had bubble tea, you either love it or you hate it. So when I worked downtown before I opened the store, one of my friends, he was Japanese, he introduced me to bubble tea at Wajimaya. And oh my gosh, I was all in. I just like the standard milk tea with the tapiocas. It is weird. It's like chewing on eyeballs, but I love it. I don't know what it is about that stuff. It's so strange. So for me, I think that's pretty awesome. Okay, so back to graduation. I know, right, Crystal? They are really cute. Yeah. Okay, so the Woodland Crafters Huggers graduation add-on. So if you have any of the Huggers collection from along, I mean, I don't think they've put out new ones, but they have put out ones recently. No, sorry, my intern just showed up. They haven't put out new ones recently, but a number of you guys have them. What they are is they're kind of like a little bigger character, but the hands can fold to grip like a heart or a Hershey's Kiss or something like that. So these are graduation dress-up pieces for the Huggers. But even if you don't have the Huggers, I was thinking that this is such a cute set because you have some killer glasses in here. You have even some little eyeballs you can cut in. You've got a tie, you've got the diploma, and the hat. So just as a good generation one, or a graduation one, it's pretty good for that. And that one is $16.99. Hang on just one sec. Look who's out the door! Hello? Hello? Welcome.
Oh, what's up? I did not see you.
We're live, so say hi.
Hi.
Full of personality, that one. All right. Okay. I know, nothing like being greeted at the door live, right? You're like, wait a minute. Okay. And then this one is a really interesting one. So this one is called a tassel tag. So this one, it's going to cut all of that fringe, and then you just roll it up, and this goes around the top to kind of seal it off, and it creates this really cool little tassel, and then you have a tag that goes with it. So I'm glad they did put a picture on the backside so you could kind of see what you're going to make. But isn't that cute? Yeah. So just hang on just a minute. I'll get you started in a few minutes. You can just chill.
I was just going to back off.
Oh, look at you knowing what you got to do. Is it already 10? Oh, and early. It's only 9:48. Okay. So let's see. This one here, this is the Scripty Congrats. Wait, no, that's the outline. Hold on a minute. Now you got it mixed up. Okay, I can see what happened. Okay. So this one, my friends, is the Scripty Congrats. This is an older die, but it is, congrats season. So we brought this one back in because some of you guys might have it, some of you might not. But it's the Scripty Congrats, like so, and it's only $5.99. And then what's new is the Scripty Congrats outline, okay? So that gives you that extra, shadow around it. And these are really a great price at only $5.99. It's a good, easy card sentiment to pick up, and then you have some options. Okay, next up on the list, this is in no order whatsoever, is the Tada Diorama Scalloped Window Add-on. So this one is $11.99, and it makes this really cute little cutout into your Tada diorama. But even if you don't use that, if you look at it, it makes a really adorable opening, see that, with the scallops on the inside and then a stitched border. And you have some party elements there that you can kind of add on. That one doesn't have a sample. But for those of you guys that do the Tada diorama, you'll know how to use that one, okay? And then we have a tree branches backdrop. This one is in landscape. Now, this one we have a sample of. There's also one in portrait that they forgot to put in our box. So I'm trying to get my hands on that one as quickly as possible. But this is a really great set. So I want to kind of show you a little bit about this. So this sample right here, we'll talk about this die in a second. But so this is what the sample looks like with all of the pieces. Now, they also have designed this so that, so you see these ones right here. Hey! Hi, Amber. Oh, and Kelly, yes. I think that would be brilliant for shakers. Yeah, because it would make a really interesting cutout, and you'd even have the stitched around the edge. Yeah, good thinking. You're talking about this one for shakers. Yes, that would be brilliant. So with this one, so you have this kind of cool background with all of the branches, but if you wanted to use it where you used just a few less branches, they've designed it so it's really easy to just cut straight across here, cut straight across here, and then you have like a branch up here and a branch here. Or maybe you just want a background with just one branch, right? So because the branches are connected, but it's very easy to just straight cut those off, you can make this frame. It's so versatile because you can just make it have just one branch if you want to. Or you can cut out all of these branches and just hang like the bird feeder off of that. So a lot of ways to use this is how it was designed. So $29.99 on that one. The portrait one will be here shortly, I guess. Okay, and then we have a couple of border dies, which are really fabulous. This one is called the Leafy Border. It's $9.99, and it's just a bunch of these little leaves put together. So you can make a cute card frame. You could do like a border across the scrapbook page. You could do all kinds of stuff with that one. It will be really, really fun. And then this one is the Tree Branches border. This one is $11.99. So you guys, this is so cool. So this one, whereas the other one that we were talking about, it cuts the whole design out and you get literally that shape. This one, when you look closely, it only cuts the top. So the bottom part, see how it's just this straight line across? This bottom part can be anything that, you know, any length that you need it to be. So this could be the top of a pull-out on a pocket or something like that. So many options. But also it cuts out all these little leaves so you can make them a different color really easy and you don't have to color it or do anything complicated. So, and that one is $11.99, but really a versatile die. Okay, and then the one we were looking at over on this card, this is called, let me get this out of the way here. This is called the Build a Bird Feeder die, okay? Now, when you look at it, it looks kind of almost like, when I first saw it, I was like, that looks a lot like the smoothie blender that they came out with in the last release. But it's actually a bird feeder. And you get a couple of birds to put on your bird feeder. See, those little guys going in two different directions. And you get seeds, and oh my God, it's so cute. But there's so many fun things you can do with this one that, and I think for us here in the Northwest with all of our birds and our wildlife, this one is gonna be really sweet. So $19.99 on that one. And then I think I am almost there. They came out with a new You Did It. You can't quite tell. I might have to cut a sample of this one. It says You Did It. They had one of these before, so this is a new version of this one. They updated the font and made it a little bit more modern. So $11.99. This is great for not just graduation, but if somebody's going from one belt to another in Taekwondo, or, you know what I mean? There's so many ways and events that you could use this You Did It for. So I think that one is going to be a really, really useful one too. Plus I love the big sentiments because they take up so much space. Okay, I did want to tell you guys, this one was out for a while, but it is back in stock. This is not a new one again, but I brought it back in because of all of the book one, the little cute book friends. So this is the book collection from Lawn Fawn. And this one has been insanely popular because you can just make this stack of books. It's one of the best book dies that's come out in quite a while, and it's only $15.99. But it's very cool because you have those cover dies, see those? And so you can stack your books on the sides, or you can see the spines. And then you guys, lastly, this one is the new interactive. This is the Pull and Slide Surprise. $31.99, and this one is a fairly easy one to put together, and it's actually fairly easy to open, and throw on the ground with your left hand. Closing, maybe not quite as much, but you need a thigh for closing also. But anyways, so this one, we are going to be doing a class with Lawn Fawn where they show us how to do this, and then we'll do it on one of the videos so that you guys can see just how easy it is, okay? So that one is Pull and Slide Surprise, $31.99. And then lastly, I guess these guys are $4.99, I want to say. And this is the graduation washi. So, you guys, I have some pricing to do, it looks like. So, I better get going, and we will see you guys all soon. Oh, and just a reminder, I think I totally forgot to tell you this. All the Lawn Fawn is 10% off for release day. So, come on in, grab stuff, send me an email, put it in the quotes, give me a call on the phone, whatever floats your boat, and grab your new goodies while they're all in stock. Okay? Thanks. We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye.